together. There's a reason why they want.
Sev here, my podcast, The Chase versus Mission Complete. But today's episode will be about the chase. So, I'm Sev.
I'm Naz.
I'm Dashiki.
Jovan.
And we're here. So guys, what I want to know is, what is it that we actually like about the chase?
The chase.
Yeah. What is it about the chase that we like?
I won't go first. I'll go first. I think it is the excitement at the beginning. I think that's what gives the chase that extra. You know, you're going after something. It's new. It's fresh. So at the beginning, there's a lot of that excitement that's involved. So I think that's something that alludes to. So
would you say you as a guy you like to be chased? Or you like to do the chasing?
I don't know. I don't know for everybody else, but
I'm asking you, man. What you talking about? Who you talking to?
You know what? It's funny because like when I was younger, I wasn't really that confident. So like the chasing business, I probably wasn't the one chasing.
Wasn't?
Yeah, just because I was just within my shell. When I was growing up, I was just playing football. I wasn't really into the girls like that. But then afterwards, when you start growing up and you start going into college, then you start, seeing girls.
When did that start, for you? College times?
I think college times, yeah, definitely. After school, it's just like we weren't playing football no more, innit? And then obviously the gums, the crepes, you're feeling yourself a bit more, and you're seeing that you're getting the attention, and now that's when the chase is coming in because you're thinking, boy, I can get some girls there, So yeah, I think around them times. But
and you're telling me you never done the chasing?
I did the chasing, but like I said, for me it was like, if I say amongst my friends or whatnot, I noticed that a lot of my friends were doing more chasing, getting girls and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Where I was just like within my shell, so, I don't know.
So what is chasing like for you guys? What do you guys actually class as chasing? Because I think everyone has different definitions of what chasing is.
I think men, we like shiny new things, right? So when you see a shiny new thing, you're gonna go for it. And I think chasing for us, I think you really put yourself out. Do you understand? Like you put yourself out, you're going for something. Like that's your goal. Nothing else matters at that point. It's like I must achieve my goal. So you're willing to put work in for it.
You're hunting.
Yeah, cool. We're very goal orientated, isn't it? Men, we're quite goal orientated. So
that's not always because, I find or I see, shall I say, that it's not always because you like the person per se. There's a goal there, but the goal doesn't mean it's because you like the person.
100%.
It's to get something or the person.
How you tell them, girl?
Come on. Someone giving up. By how they move, they can make you think you want them.
Exactly.
Better, yeah. Sometimes because you can't get them while you want them,
that's
or you
what
think
I'm
you
saying.
can't get them. So that's why you chase it. So sometimes a man will chase the girl, yeah. I'm not saying me, a man will chase the girl, yeah. But really, it's not even about the girl. Guess what it's about? It's about the chase.
Yeah.
So it's not even about the girl at all. So the chase is a very
yeah.
powerful thing, man. The chase is a very powerful.
That's what I said. I think it's just the beginning stage is how fresh the situation is uncharted waters, as they say. You've not ventured there before, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, though. It's not to make it seem like, because you're chasing, it means that you're on some predator kind of flex, and you know what I mean. Some girls, we live in more as a society that girls don't really come forward or they don't make the first move. So it's for us guys to obviously attempt, to make the first move or keep that beginning stage alive or so. Because sometimes you might be chasing a girl and then you think to yourself, man, I'm chasing too much, let me just try and hold back. And then you're not then getting nothing back. But that doesn't mean that the girl might not be into you. It just means that in the dynamics as a man and woman is usually the dude that makes a first step.
Then there's that whole concept of chasing. Like, I'm honest with you, I'm not really chasing it.
You don't?
No, of course not. Like, if anything, I'll be honest, I think what a lot of men do is we kind of create that intro, like dangle a carrot on the string, like so that you're coming forward, like it's part of. Do you understand? That's part of the game, isn't it? Like I'm gonna put things out there to make you be intrigued, so that you come forward. and that's me indirectly chasing. I mentioned before about how he feels about women chasing him, and I'll be honest with you, it then becomes, it's not even a chase, it becomes weird. She's weird, something's wrong with her. Like, you understand? It becomes like,
that's true.
It's not fair.
Do you know what? It's not only men that do the chasing. Like, I know of girls that chase, and I'm just like, I don't understand, because I would like to think I'm quite old school, so a man has to show that he's interested in you, and then you decide if you're interested in him, and you almost like, not that it's a game, but play along, and if you want the person anyway. But I find that girls, like, they do the most, they literally do the most to obtain the guy. Maybe he doesn't even like them, but then do you know what? I know of people that have, the ladies that have chased, actually got the guy, are now with them, and they're like, oh, I don't know if I want this. Cool. So this isn't even just like the man does the chase only. No, women do it too, and some even get married, and it's just like, oh wow, like, I remember days you didn't let go because there was a goal you wanted to get. You wanted this person, so you went above and beyond to get this person, and now you have him.
But and then I'm gonna like throw something out there. But and then, is there anything wrong with seeing something you want and going for it, whether you're a man or a woman?
I was just about to say
just throwing it out there, because
I was just about to say, in the sense of like, as you said, if a girl is chasing, it's automatically deemed like, oh, this girl is too forward, too fast. You know what I mean? So it seems like it is a gender kind of specific kind of thing. But I don't think there's anything wrong with male or female. Like you said, if you want something, there's a lot of time spent not going for what you want, and then you miss out. You know what I mean? So if you like someone, show them.
Because I can't lie to you, like when my last relationship, I actually told him I wanted him.
You was on the prowl, yeah?
Yeah, I just went to him and I was like, listen, like, obviously we were friends, I knew him, but I was younger them times anyway.
I want you.
And
You're waiting outside you go. You're like there in the morning, like waiting.
Nah, but like, I'll just give you a story, because sometimes people do just think that it is just men, so that's why we say, because women do it, but it depends on your level of chasing, because obviously I have got pride, and I knew, I'll be honest, I knew I could get him, so I didn't go for something, like, I'll be real, I did go for something that I didn't think I could get. I knew I could get it, but I was actually the one who took that, and I said, listen, I want you, and he was like, right, I was like, yeah, I want you, I'm gonna have you.
That's kind of cool.
And literally, I got him, I had him, he was my man. I even asked him out as well.
So let me just throw this then. So as a woman, you chased, you got. How did it make you feel though? Did you feel
empowered?
Did you feel any type of way?
No, I didn't. It wasn't even like a goal thing for me. I genuinely liked him. I thought he was a good guy, and those times as well, for a young person, I was pretty clued up from young. So I knew the good ones from the troublesome ones. And I saw him and I was like, yeah, you see that one? Yeah. Like, he's got potential, like, he's a good man. Oh, good boy, should we say, because he wasn't a man at that. He wasn't a man. He was a boy, but I was like, yeah, he's going to become a good man. That doesn't always mean that that's going to happen, but that's what I saw the good in him. And so, but I would just say, so just going back to what you were saying, I wouldn't say it made me feel empowered, but it didn't also make me feel a type of way, because I knew that the feelings were mutual. I knew he wanted me. He pretended like he didn't.
The reason why I asked that, sorry, I know you wanted to make a point. The reason why I asked that, because sometimes when it comes to women, girls, and you know that whole, I'm not gonna chase him, like, because you know you hold back because you hold on to the fact that because you're a woman you can't chase. It's gonna make you feel a certain type of way. I'm gonna look desperate, I'm gonna look hungry, or I'm gonna look thirsty. You know what I mean? So all these kind of conceptions of what a woman, just because you are going for what you want, like, it doesn't matter. Like, I just don't see like why it is that women get a bit of a half light in regards to that.
But do you know what I wanted to say? Is that chasing though, or is that just being open about what you want? That's not chasing. I think you're just being open, which, you know, in our generation, people find it hard.
But for man, still it's deemed as chasing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but some people may still see that, because I told him I liked him. I was the one who like got his number from a friend.
Power move.
I was the one
He
who
was macking.
yeah, like I was the one who asked him out when the fireworks were going off.
No DMs them days, yeah?
No.
Straight text or phone call.
Phone call, straight phone call. Hello.
House number or mobile?
Yeah, mobile.
Okay.
And I said we need to talk, and then I made the move.
But I
Yo,
still
listen.
don't think that's chasing. And even if it was a man, if a man is telling a woman, oh, do you know what, babe, I like you, or this is how I feel about, that's still not chasing. Chasing
Go on.
Chasing is, in my opinion, when you want something, you're trying to get it, but there's something, maybe the girl's not feeling you or the guy's not feeling you, but there's something blocking you getting it. That's when you go game
blocking
on
you,
and
chasing,
you do
yeah.
everything you can to obtain your goal, whether it's because you like the person or because you want to get it and be like, okay, mission complete.
Let's go, Charles.
And then whether it goes left or right, I don't know. But I don't think telling someone how you feel, or because I'm not being funny, but guys can be as blind as girls. Like a lot of the time my friends would be like, oh, this guy likes me. I'm like, no, he doesn't. A year later I find out, oh yeah, he did like me. I'm like, all right then, because you know, it's normally a friend or anything. But I genuinely don't think that's a chase, telling someone that you like them. You know, you have to be open with your feelings so that person knows, okay. And men should be, you know, men and say, do you know what, like I understand how you feel, but that's not really how I see you. Or even the girl, like, well, I've done that a couple of times, like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't really see you like that. And then that's up to them. At least they've been open and I respect their...
Example of being chased. When you've been chased, what's happened?
No, chasing's cool, yeah. I'm saying you girls normally do
You
little
haven't
things.
said
like,
though, you haven't said like, when do you start feeling
Okay,
uncomfortable?
hear the thing now. Boom. I messaged you this many times. I messaged you at this time. You never got back to me. I saw you this time. You was online at this time. I'm like, yo, you was online. And I'm like, yo, what's kind of, that's weird for me. Like, why are you checking? Like, you checking my stuff? Like, that's a bit nuts. I'm not really feeling that. Like, do you understand? All that kind of thing there. You know, online. I rang you, but your phone was engaged a second ago. Then I rang back and it rang, and you know.
Okay, that's
I'm like,
psycho behaviour, but...
Do you understand? That's what I would
okay.
lack with that. More time girls will just do little things like the cue from a girl is real small. You'll be out and be like, oh, I like your jumper, or I like something weird they say, do you understand?
That's weird to you then?
Not weird, no, that's cool. No, I'm using the wrong word. That's something small, but it gets to a conversation started.
Okay, yeah.
You might even say something that's kind of awkward or not positive just to get conversation started. Girls more, that's how you guys mack in that kind of way.
Yeah.
But is that
Yeah.
chasing though?
No, not chasing.
No.
That's what I mean.
I think the other example you gave, I would say that is chase, and that's my definition of chasing. My definition of chasing, same as like what you're saying. If you tell someone you like them, there's nothing wrong with that. If you ask, I don't mind to ask someone to see them. I don't feel no way. If I want to see you, I'll ask. I want to see you. Because I'll be honest with you, some girls, I have conversations with some girls and they're like, oh, I don't want to ask. I got time for that. If I want to see him, I'll ask him. But I'll tell you this, if you tell me no, I ain't asking again, then the next time you are asking me. It's just, so that's when I think there's a barrier between chasing and being open. You can be open, put yourself out there, and then when it's like just one-sided, then it becomes chasing.
So, as women, what do you deem as a guy chasing you?
Oh, this is an interesting question.
Because you're saying it from your perspective,
Yeah.
what you see as chasing. A guy chasing you, what does that involve? What have they done that you think, like, this guy's chasing?
When you're not showing that you're interested, and they're still
Ringing you,
Persistence.
messaging you.
But then they say they want that in a man, persistence, to know what he wants. That it's confusing.
It is
Hold on,
nice.
hold on,
It
hold
is
on.
nice.
Let me clear this up. So if you're saying no, you're giving them the roadblocks, and you're saying the blockage, but they're still trying to climb over the fence. They're going under, they're going over, they're going sideways.
Perfect answer for that.
Yeah, that's chasing.
Block and delete.
Wow.
I thought I was bad.
So you blocked and deleted them, and then obviously they found you maybe on Instagram or what's it called?
No, when I say
the
block
winner
and
right there.
delete, I mean social media number.
No, but I'm saying,
list,
so I'm saying like
everything.
if that was
Wow.
the case, say for example you blocked just phone, you blocked and you deleted them, and then they come after you,
another way.
they come in different angles in it, to the right a bit, and then they find you on Twitter or Instagram, and then they, hey, what up?
But it depends. Like if this person has been in your life a very long time, that's a complete different story. But we're talking about
fresh
something new. That will creep me out. That's psycho behavior. I'm not gonna lie, girls sometimes like psycho behavior. But I mean, you can't be coming. I've blocked you everywhere. I don't want to talk to you. Don't cringe me even further. Like
but that's a winner right there. That dude, he's determined.
But why is he so focused on another person anyway?
Exactly.
Why doesn't he focus on his own life?
Exactly.
And then you can come together. Like I think when you're too focused on one person, chasing, what do you do with your own life?
It's true.
I don't understand how you got so much time to be chasing me. You know, I'd give you an example of chasing. One time I had a situation where I work, I'm busy. So every minute messaging me, I'm like, listen, chill out. I've got a life, I go to work. Now to me, that's chasing. It's too much. Oh yeah, but you should reply. Why are you taking so long to reply? Like, so all that kind of behaviour for me anyway.
So
for a woman, for me, is chasing.
Are we saying that chase is in a negative connotation? Is it deemed as a negative to chase?
I think it is.
Yeah.
It tends to be. Let's be honest.
Okay.
It does because, as I said, there's open and there's chase.
Yeah.
The chase, and also with the chase, I think that comes the goal. So that's why I don't like the chase too much.
So why I asked that question was because then you can get into situations that I'm sure everybody knows. Is like you might be, you like the girl, you're showing her you like her, and she's playing games.
Yeah.
So then obviously there's then, like as you said, the dangling the carrot. There's then guys thinking, right, like I've made these steps, block me here, but then she opened the door there. Then you know what I mean?
Shut the door again.
You know what I mean? So that as well, that kind of game is also involved in the dynamics of the relationship. So then afterwards, if they end up getting together or whatnot, you know, is that then still seen as a bad thing? Because the girl could be like, you know what, I like him because he stayed persistent. He didn't stop. And then you know the guy's like, man, look, man, I walked the ends of the earth for you, man. I wanted you. That's why I never stopped. He's chasing.
But then, as you said, with the chase comes the games. Like I've been that person. As I can talk from experience. I've been the person who dangles the carrot.
You've been dangling.
Yeah. Like, no, I'll be honest. I've been that person. I can be.
Wherever you are. I mean, hope you're cool, my brother.
You got a message for me? You want to say something?
We might as well apologise now, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, man.
I'm sorry.
You just give it a carrot. You never no intention.
So I want to hear this though. You dangling the carrot.
I have. Like, I played the games. I enjoyed the games. And then what I realised is, when you start games, you must finish the games.
Okay.
And I weren't ready. Yeah, that's when I realised I weren't ready because you can find somebody who is as good of a game player as you.
That's right.
And that's when you got a problem.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what happened to me. I was a game player. And then I met somebody who gave it as good as I gave it, and then I realised.
Well done, man.
Yeah.
Oh, madness.
But I'm just being real about my experiences.
No, that's what I said.
I don't gameplay no more. I'm very open. But also as well, I think with the chase also comes, and I'm going to get a bit deep, is where you're at in your life. I was healing. So I didn't even realise I was playing games at the time. I didn't even realise I was dangling the carrot. Like, for me, it was just who I was and how I was at the time. But now when I look back, I realise, actually, I was healing. I wasn't in the right space. So all that was enjoyable for me.
I'm glad that you said that because I think, you know, man, you hear it, whatnot. Like the guy will be like, yeah, man, I'm just chatting to this girl, but they're not really interested or whatnot. They enjoy that whole, like I said, that just beginning part of things. For some people it's an ego boost, you know, like, oh, I'm talking to this girl this way, that way. So I don't know, it's just how you take it. I think there's a good spin on it, and there's power that you got to use responsibly. Yeah?
Yes.
You know what I mean? So if you are able to pursue someone and just make sure that, you know, you're doing it all for the right reasons.
I agree.
Sometimes a man can fall in love with you on the strength of the chase. The way you made him chase you alone, that sets up the whole relationship.
It's true.
For real, there's power in the chase.
Yeah, it is. There is.
I think a lot of, I don't want to say hot girls, how can I put this? A lot of girls make you chase. A lot of girls
That's what I said, yeah.
Most time you meet a girl, like you meet a girl, and she's on her game, one time she's going to pull away a bit, just to see what you're made of. And it's not going to be easy. You can't say to certain, oh yeah, what's your name? Let me get. It's not as easy as that.
Not easy as that.
You can't just come like that through the front door. So she's gonna make you. She wants to see your character.
Yeah.
She wants to see your strength of character. To a degree, she wants to see how creative can you be. Like I posted something the other day where the guy must have gave the girl his phone. Boom, I'm gonna phone you with his phone. He gave her the phone and said, boom, hold that. I'm gonna phone you with it, and then they spoke. And she's like, right, now we're married.
Yeah.
Everyone was like,
I see that story.
Don't
Yeah. She basically was like, oh, can I have your number? And she's like, no. She goes, look, he gave his phone.
Yeah.
She went home with the phone.
Oh, wow.
And then basically he rang his own number. He goes, look,
see, people, it's good now.
That is like the chase. That's like the chase. That's like the chase.
chasing.
That's not the chase.
Phone.
Do you know what?
Just
He's just creative.
Yeah, that is
creative.
true.
Yeah.
A creative chase.
Yes.
All right, so that in itself is short term. That was a 100-meter sprint.
Yeah,
Like
that
you
was
didn't do a Mo
short-term
Farah chase.
So then maybe there is a positive
creativity.
chase.
No.
And there's a
Maybe,
negative
yeah.
chase.
It's game.
then.
It's called game. Do that game. It's just game.
Okay.
You guys are encouraging game and then tell us we're running game. You told me I'm running game, I'm wrong. When you encourage a good game. If I come a good game, it's okay, but bad game's not good. So basically,
100%. There's a good game and bad game.
I agree, I
100%.
Do you know what? I know of a couple that are now married, right? They met in a nightclub. That doesn't happen often where, you know, people end up getting married. They've got a big family now, whatever. However, they met in a club and she didn't have a jacket when they got out, and apparently
wine
it was
must have been
raining.
serious wine, you know.
It was raining and she didn't have a jacket. And he took off his jacket. They don't know
Took off
each
his
other
jacket.
from nowhere, and he put it on her shoulders.
Was it summer or winter? It's key.
To be honest, I'm not. But anyway, he took off his jacket, and in his jacket was his phone.
Wow, okay.
So anyway,
Do that game.
they lose sight
Do that
of
game.
each other, and
do
they're married
that
now.
game,
That
do
was
your
so
game.
cool.
Yeah.
But I just
game.
wanted to say, sometimes when you meet somebody or you see someone, like, I'm not quite sure what you guys think about love at first sight and all of that, but I can't say that exists, but there is a connection. So if that other guy that you mentioned has given the girl his phone, he felt a connection there and then. Whether it's gonna be something in the future or not, but he's like, do you know what? I feel something for this person. There's something there. I'm gonna try and see.
He felt a connection, or she had a mad small waist and some pretty face. Who knows?
Who knows?
Guys, some guys see from me as a man. I mean, real with you, yeah. Sometimes I feel a connection, you know. But it's not really more than that. I'm like, well, I see I feel a connection. I just feel it. Like the way she walking and shit, I just feel the connection. But it's not the kind of connection you're thinking it is. And I'll do them. I'll give. Not I think I personally, but a man would give a man would do certain gestures and big moves because he's goal orientated and he's feeling a connection, right? He likes what he sees. That's the connection, and he's making big moves. And you guys are like, oh my god, he's so nice, but he's just feeling the connection, but it's with his eyes. I'm just being, I'll be honest, man. I tell the truth.
And I compare like the chase with like an investment. So you know, you putting in, you think to yourself, I'm getting to a certain stage, I don't want to pull the plug yet. You know what I mean? So that's
I got way too much skin in the game.
I've pumped too much
Come on.
into this.
Then you got to take your time and say something kind of.
That's fair enough.
Like you said, you like the creative game, you like the creative chasing, you like the creative game. You rate that, yeah.
That
But
don't mean
I'm trying to give you a creative reply.
Do you know what I want to ask?
That takes 10 hours.
For me to just, you know,
To be continued.
it's mad.
Okay, so to conclude today's discussion, the chase really depends on what your goal is. I mean, as we said, it can be to sleep with her, for a relationship, whatever it is.
It's the chase. What I gotta say, how I conclude things is men and women can chase. Doesn't matter. Go for what you want and use the energy that you're putting into chasing for good. All right?
I'm saying, like in life, they say it's not about the destination, it's to enjoy the process, it's to enjoy the journey and the struggle of achieving your goals and dreams. It's just like with the chase, there's power in the chase. There's real big power in the chase, and to obtain anything in life that's amazing, it's not going to come easy. So you got to be creative about how you're going to go about it. Do you understand that? For real, it's very important.
Chase, I would say there's positives and there's negatives in the chase. It depends on how much you're chasing. There's nothing wrong with being open if you like somebody, go for it. Like, I'm all for going for something that I want. So that's what I would say about the chase. But, you know, the flip side of it is, when you start playing games, you just got to realise that games don't seem to end, they do seem to carry on. So it's just, what type of goal has that person got? What are their intentions?